up late, the sun is high. Not a single cloud in the lazy sky. Throw on a white tee and the vintage jeans. Living inside of the movie scene. Hair is messy but it looks just right. Didn't sleep a wink all through the night. Sunglasses on to hide the eyes. No need for a mask or a disguise. Coffee in the paper cup, walking slow. Where I'm headed I don't really know. People rushing by in a frantic race, but I'm moving at my own steady pace. Fabric is soft, the mood is light. Everything is gonna be alright. It's so effortless the way we flow, letting the natural rhythm grow. Not trying hard to impress the crowd. Music is playing but not too loud. Effortless like a gentle breeze, doing exactly as I please. Yeah, just a vibe, yeah. Enjoy the ride. Window shopping on the avenue, looking at the reflection, looking at the view. Hands in the pockets, head in the clouds, floating above the noisy crowds. A subtle nod to a friend passing by, a little sparkle in the corner of the eye. Don't need a label to show the worth. Happiest person on the whole wide earth. Coffee in the paper cup, walking slow. Where I'm headed I don't really know. People rushing by in a frantic race, but I'm moving at my own steady pace. Fabric is soft, the mood is light. Everything is gonna be alright. It's so effortless the way we flow, letting the natural rhythm grow. Not trying hard to impress the crowd. Music is playing but not too loud. Effortless like a gentle breeze, doing exactly as I please. Simplicity is the ultimate style. Wearing a secret and a quiet smile. No need to shout to be heard today. Just letting the silhouette have its say. It's so effortless the way we flow, letting the natural rhythm grow. Not trying hard to impress the crowd. Music is playing but not too loud. Effortless like a gentle breeze, doing as I please, as I please. Just a vibe, yeah.
Curtains drawn but the light gets through, painting the room in a shade of blue. Skin against the sheet, cool and smooth. Nothing to prove and nothing to soothe. Coffee is dripping, a scent in the air. Messy bun and the uncombed hair. Sliding the feet on the marble floor. Don't wanna answer the knocking door. It's a luxury to waste the time, not committing a single crime. Sipping the day like a vintage wine. Everything is looking perfectly fine. Waking up to a silk morning, yeah, softest feeling without a care. Gliding through the hours slow and sweet. Rhythm is moving in the bare feet. Silk morning wrapping me tight after the long and the velvet night. Smooth, smooth, touch the skin. Smooth, let it begin. Toast is burning but I don't mind. Leaving the schedule far behind. Reading a magazine, glossy and chic. Best day of the whole entire week. Music is low, a jazzy beat. Watching the people on the busy street from the window of my ivory tower. Blooming like a lazy exotic flower. It's a luxury to waste the time, not committing a single crime. Sipping the day like a vintage wine. Everything is looking perfectly fine. Waking up to a silk morning, yeah, softest feeling without a care. Gliding through the hours slow and sweet. Rhythm is moving in the bare feet. Silk morning wrapping me tight after the long and the velvet night. Texture is everything. Feeling the flow. rhythm is moving in the bare feet. Silk morning wrapping in me tight after the long and the velvet night. Ooh, touch the skin, let it begin. Walking through the gallery, white and clean, part of the modern and the artsy scene. Frames on the wall, abstract and bold, stories of the colors being told. Hands behind the back, looking deep, promises of art that we have to keep. Whispering low in a hushed tone, feeling connected but standing alone. Is it a line or is it a face? Getting lost in the negative space. Step back and squint, see it anew, changing the perspective and the view. Welcome to the private view tonight. Everything is bathed in the gallery lights, sipping on sparkling water and ice, looking at things that are worth the price. Private view for the chosen few, knowing exactly what we need to do. Look, look, see the art. Look, look, play the part. Wearing a coat that hits the knee, looking as cool as I can be. Nodding the head to a rhythm inside. Nothing to seek and nothing to hide. The atmosphere is heavy with the cheek, the highlight of the culture week. Buying a print or maybe a card, acting cool is not that hard. Is it a line or is it a face? Getting lost in the negative space. Step back and squint, see it anew, changing the perspective and the view. Welcome to the private view tonight. Everything is bathed in the gallery lights, sipping on sparkling water and ice, looking at things that are worth the price. Private view for the chosen few, knowing exactly what we need to do. Colors are dancing in the silent hall, meaning is written on the plaster wall. Interpret the feeling, interpret the soul, playing the artist's favorite role. Welcome to the private view tonight. Everything is bathed in the gallery lights, sipping on sparkling water and ice, looking at things that are worth the price. Private view for the chosen few, knowing exactly what we need to do. Look, look, see the art. Look, look, Opening the closet, shades of sand. Everything's calm in my little land. No bright neon, no flashing light, just the creamy colors feeling so right. Oatmeal sweater and the linen pant, doing the things that the others can't. Walking in a pain in a beige ain't great, keeping it simple in a complicated day. Less is always more, that's the golden rule. Staying understeadied and staying cool, blending in the back but standing out without a single whisper or a single shout. Texture over color, feeling the weave, the kind of quiet style that you can believe. Living in the neutral tones today, washing all the chaos noise away. Cream in a white and in a little bit of brown, the most relaxed vibe in the whole downtown. Neutral tones, a palette of peace, letting the visual tension release. Soft, soft, easy on the eyes, soft, soft, floating by. Sipping an espresso in a ceramic cup, not looking down and not looking up. Justice inside this gentle hue, a filter that is honest and classic and true. The world is screaming in a techno color, but I prefer the silence, I prefer the dull. Sophistication hides in the plain
sight, bathing in the soft and the natural light. Less is always more, that's the golden rule. Staying understated and staying cool. Blending in the background, but standing out without a single whisper or a single shout. Texture over color, feeling the weave, the kind of quiet style that you can't believe. Living in the neutral tones today, washing all the chaotic noise away. Cream and white and a little bit of brown, the most relaxed vibe in the whole downtown. Neutral tones, a palette of peace, letting the visual tension release. Silence is a color too, if you listen close. The one that I appreciate the most. Clean lines in a structured form, whether in the flashy and the loud storm. Tones today, washing all the chaotic noise away. Cream and white and a little bit of brown, the most relaxed vibe in the whole downtown. Neutral tones, a palette of peace, letting the visual tension release. Soft, 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 easy on the eye, soft, soft, floating by. Oh, oh, oh. Unbothered. Phone is buzzing on the table side. Got absolutely nothing that I need to hide. Let it ring, let it vibrate on the wood. Doing me just like I should. Drama is calling, but I'm not home. Sitting on my comfortable mental throne, sipping on water with the lemon slice. Being alone is surprisingly nice. They talk about the this and they talk about the that, chasing the rumors like a scared cat. I'm just leaning back with a steady gaze, navigating through the smoky haze. Energy is precious, I keep it tight, not gonna waste it on a pointless fight. I'm fully unbothered, yeah, floating like a feather in the air. World is spinning crazy all around, but I am standing on the solid ground. Unbothered, cool as ice, don't need to tell me anything twice. Nope, 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 not today. Nope, nope, walk away. Check the time, it's time to chill. Got a strong mind and a stronger will. Filters on the ears and filters on the eyes, ignoring the noise and the little lies. Focus on the rhythm inside the chest. Feeling so blessed and feeling so rest. My vibe is protected, a VIP zone. Leave a message after the tone. They talk about the this and they talk about the that, chasing the rumors like a scared cat. I'm just leaning back with a steady gaze, navigating through the smoky haze. Energy is precious, I keep it tight, not gonna waste it on a pointless fight. I'm fully unbothered, yeah, floating like a feather in the air. World is spinning crazy all around, but I am standing on the solid ground. Unbothered, cool as ice, don't need to tell me anything twice. No, no, peace of mind is the highest cost. Without it, everything is lost. So I pay the price and I close the door. Don't need the hassle anymore. Spinning crazy all around, but I am standing on the solid ground. Unbothered, cool as ice, don't need to tell me anything twice. Nope, 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 nope. not today. Nope, 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 nope. Walk away. Ay, yeah.
Say it's late, check out. Phone is ringing on the bedside, saying front desk asking for a gentle command. Sun is slicing through the heavy drape, fanning my lazy in my slow escape. Room service tray is on the floor. Do not disturb is on a heavy door. White sheets tangled in a messy pile. Go and stay here for a little while. Time doesn't matter in a room like this. Sealing the moment with a lazy kiss. The world outside can wait a bit. I'm not ready to face the grid. Asking for late checkout, please. Living in the moment with a total ease. No turns to one and one turns to two. Nothing else that I would rather do. Late checkout, luxury of time. Committed, the perfect lazy crime. Slow down, slow down. Let it stay. Slow down, drift away. Back in the bag, but moving slow. Watching the city traffic down below. They are rushing in a frantic heat, while I am wrapped in a satin sheet. Shower is running with the steam so hot, giving it everything that I got to delay the exit, delay the flight, holding on to the feeling of the night. Turn doesn't matter in a room like this. Sealing the moment with a lazy kiss. The world outside, you wait a bit. I'm not ready to face the grid. Asking for a late checkout, please. Living in the moment with a total ease. No turns to one, one turns to two. Nothing else that I would rather do. check out, check out, check out, yeah. Six lanes, check out. Phone is ringing, phone is ringing, check out. Phone is ringing, check out. Phone is ringing, check out. Phone is ringing, six lane, check out. Phone is ringing, phone is ringing, check out. Phone is ringing, check out. Phone is ringing, phone is ringing. Phone is ringing, phone is ringing, phone is ringing. Fix, hey, check out. Phone is ringing, phone is ringing, phone is ringing. Stay the light. Six, eight, check out. Phone is ringing. Phone says, hey, check out. Phone is ringing. Phone is, check out. Phone is ringing. Phone, hey, check out. Phone is ringing. Phone, hey, check out. Six legs, check out. Phone is ringing. Phone is ringing. Phone is ringing. Phone is ringing. Phone. Six legs. Six legs. Check out. Six legs. Six
Cap pulled down, low on the brow, walking through the city, don't ask me how. Headphones on, world tuned out, without a whisper, without a shout. Sneakers moving on the pavement gray, fading into the background of the day. Sunglasses on, even in the shade, playing the game that nobody played. Invisible thread in a crowded space, just another shadow, just another face. No need for cameras, no need for fame, nobody even knows the real name. Keeping a low profile tonight, moving underneath the city light, under the radar, off the grid, doing exactly what I always did. Low profile, a quiet ghost, observing the things that matter most. Hush, hush, walk on by. Hush, hush, don't ask why. Hush, hush, hush. Coffee shop corner, back to the wall, watching the people, watching them all, sketching a thought in a little black book, stealing a moment, stealing a look. Mystery is the armor that I wear, with a nonchalant and a cool air. Let them wonder who is sitting there with the messy style and the messy hair. Invisible thread in a crowded space, just another shadow, just another face. No need for cameras, no need for fame, nobody even knows the real name. Keeping a low profile tonight, moving underneath the city light, under the radar, off the grid, doing exactly what I always did. Low profile, a quiet ghost, observing the things that matter most. Silence is power in a noisy town. Never let the guard come completely down. A secret mission in a public view, only known to the very few. Keeping a low profile tonight, moving underneath the city light, under the radar, off the grid, doing exactly what I always did. Low profile, a quiet post, observing the things that matter most. Hush, walk on by. Hush, don't ask why. Don't ask why. A vintage lover. Warping into the shop with the dusty smell. Stories that the old coats wanna tell. Fingertips tracing on the worn out sleeve. A history that makes you want to believe. It's not about the shiny or the brand new. It's about the character and the shade of blue. Finding a treasure in the forgotten rack, throwing it casually upon the back. Smell of the tobacco in the aged wood. Feeling understood like I always should. Timeless is the only thing that I crave. Not a follower, never a slave. Wrapped in the vintage leather today. A style that is never gonna fade away. Rough on the edges but soft inside. The perfect armor for the city ride. Vintage leather, a classic touch. Not too little and not too much. Feel the grain, walk in the rain. A scratch here and a little fade there. Handling the items with a gentle care. Plastic is cheap and it breaks so fast. I'm looking for the things that are built to last. Analog watch ticking on the wrist, adding up sophisticated little twists. Mirror reflects a ghost from the past, making the golden moment last. Smell of the tobacco and the aged wood. Feeling understood like I always should. Timeless is the only thing that I crave. Not a follower, never a slave. Wrapped in the vintage leather today. A style that is never gonna fade away. Rough on the edges but soft inside. The perfect armor for the city ride. Vintage leather, a classic touch. Not too little and not too much. They don't make them like this anymore. Hidden gem behind the heavy door. Buying a soul, not just a thing. Listening to the memories sing. 50th floor. Leave the noise behind the metal door. Glass walls showing off the city grid. Doing what the others never did. Lights are twinkling like a circuit board. A view that only patience could afford. Holding a drink with the ice clinging low. Watching the river of the headlights flow. I'm not lonely in the empty space. Just found my own quiet little place. Above the chaos and above the sound. Feet are hovering off the ground. King of the concrete jungle tonight. Bathed in the artificial neon light. Everything is moving in a perfect sync. Time to pause and time to think. Concrete jungle, cold and gray, but beautiful in a certain way. Look down, tiny cars. Look down, city stars. Sirens are singing a distant song, where I feel that I truly belong. Modern architecture, steel and beam, living inside of a structured dream. Reflection in the window, ghostly and pale, writing my own urban fairy tale. Silence is expensive in a town like this, sealing the night with a skyline kiss. I'm not lonely in the empty space, just found my own quiet little place. Above the chaos and above the sound, feet are hovering off the ground. King of the concrete jungle tonight, bathed in the artificial neon light. Everything is moving in a perfect sync. Time to pause and time to think. Concrete jungle, cold and gray, but beautiful in a certain way. It's cold to the touch but hot to the vein. A beauty that drives you a little insane. The pulse of the city is beating with mine. Everything is looking majestic and fine.
Party is thinning and the lights are low. Time for the final act of the show. Picking up the coat and the keys in hand, leaving the castle built of sinking sand. Say goodbye. Don't say goodbye, just slip away. Save the words for another day. A mystery is better left unsolved. Letting the situation stay dissolved. No photos, please keep it on the low. We're going. You don't need to know. Winking a nod to the one at the door, leaving them wanting a little bit more. Just keep it off the record, my friend. Coming to the smooth and the quiet end. Secrets are safe in the midnight air. Vanishing like smoke without a care. Off the record, silence is gold. Best story that was never told. And the air is crisp. Memory fading like a gentle whisper. The music is echoing in the mind, leaving the heavy burden behind. Tomorrow is a canvas blank and new, but tonight was a shade of the deepest blue. Walk into the shadow, walk into the night. Nothing more needs to be said, just the sound of the footsteps leaving the scene, clean and cool and fresh in me.
Softest gray. Steam is rising from the cup. Sun is barely waking up. Stirring sugar round and round. Listening to the quiet sound. Spoon against the ceramic rim. Light is soft and light is dim. Smell of roasted beans and air. Messy bun and messy hair. Take a sip and close the eyes. Floating up to compromise between the dream and the day. Drifting in a Milky Way. Foam is like a little cloud. Nothing here is getting loud. Drinking my cloud nine coffee slow. Watching the morning shadows grow. Taste of hazelnut and cream. Living in a waking dream. Cloud nine, feet off the floor. Don't wanna go out the door. Stay inside. Warm and white. Window pane is cold to touch. Don't need to say or do too much. Cat is sleeping on the chair, breathing in the morning air. Everything is soft and blurred. Haven't spoken a single word. Just the rhythm of the spoon, humming a forgotten tune. Take a sip and close the eyes. Floating up to compromise between the dream and the day. Drifting in a Milky Way. Foam is like a little cloud. Nothing here is getting loud. Drinking my cloud nine coffee slow. Watching the morning shadows grow. Taste of hazelnut and cream. Living in a waking dream. Cloud nine, feet off the floor. Don't wanna go out the door. Let the world rush by outside. I have got a place to hide. Mug is warm within my hand. Safest place in all the